So the Wakefield by-election is heading our way, and Labour have been going through their selection process, shortlisting their candidates to two people not from Wakefield, as Keir Starmer continues his policy of snatching defeat from the jaws of victory over his own petty factionalism. 3 local candidates were kept off the shortlist, including the deputy leader of Wakefield Council, Jack Hemingway, who has committed the heinous crime of being a socialist and still giving a damn about other people. Such is the disgust at this move locally, something Starmer insisted he would never do. Another lie he can chalk up to his name, that 16 of the Wakefield CLP Executive have quit over it, some even leaving the party completely. It also contravenes a rule change made at conference last year to ensure locals had a significant influence in candidate selection, again proving Labour conference is meaningless if Starmer doesn't like a given outcome. Labour got away with this crap in Batley because the preferred candidate happened to be local, but this time they've just torn up everything to impose their preference. Labour's back to parachuting in candidates from elsewhere who will do exactly as they're told by the Labour leadership. We're back to the bad old days. But this time, local members are not going to stand for it, and they're walking away. And if you're still trying to figure out how Starmer managed to do just so badly in those local elections last week, and in all by-elections he so far fought, it's because he drives activists away. They're leaving, they're walking away, and they're taking their votes with them too. Labour relies on its boots on the ground army, and Starmer just keeps pissing them off, driving them away. So now that he's decimated his local organisation once again ahead of this by-election, the chosen shortlist consists of Kate Dearden and Simon Lightwood. Now, Kate Dearden is a former staffer for Kezia Dugdale in Scotland and for Blairite Scottish MP Ian Murray. Her LinkedIn makes for fascinating reading, not least her particular interest in the Tony Blair Institute. How did you make the shortlist, Kate, I wonder? Now, of course, if you were in any doubt as to her thinking now, here's a surviving tweet from her not quite complete clear out of her Twitter history, celebrating the expulsion of Ken Livingstone directly to Jeremy Corbyn. The other candidate is Simon Lightwood, reputedly establishment through and through, and was allegedly an advisor to the former Labour MP Mary Cray, who was herself parachuted into this same seat. So you can kind of understand how sick locals are of being told they aren't good enough to represent their own patch. And if that's the case, perhaps Labour aren't actually good enough to represent them.